All right about now, the person will get for inside studio now. Person will get better passion for the thing way they do. So they say waka go school, he go learn them for inside the school with scholars them, so that when you they talk about music, you know, say in name also they on top the book for inside Nigeria. Now we get this saxophonist, and it's not just a saxophonist. He don't waka go school, go learn how to use them, so that when they talk with authority and with the experience where you don't gather on top this particular field. We get Mr. Femi Ogebule in the building. I hope I'm right with that.
Femi Ogebule.
Ogebule, Mr.
Yes.
Femi Ogebule. Welcome, Mr. Femi, into
you.
the studio. Now, looking at the saxophone, I would like to ask, at what age do you understand or you realize, say, na saxophone or na music and at this particular instrument you want to focus on?
Oh, that's interesting. I would say probably around the age of 15. I started with the piano at a very tender age. And from there, I moved into clarinet. So I started playing the clarinet, and later on I switched to the saxophone. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So now with this instrument, will be the saxophone. Now, which kind of songs did you actually play with them?
It doesn't matter, any kind of song.
Any kind of song.
Any kind of song.
Any kind of song, including the classical songs?
Classicals, jazz, contemporary, gospel. I'm more into gospel music now, so I do that, but it really doesn't matter.
Because when they look the instruments and when they try adjust the energy way they stay blow. Now me say person never chop better, no go fit blow this kind of instrument.
Well, in a way.
Because it needs a lot of energy.
It needs a lot of energy, but not necessarily. You just have to be able to breathe. As long as you can breathe, you can blow.
Beautiful. Yeah. Now tell us, because now you, I know say when it comes to music, very few people who actually like music, they actually go study and for school. And you're not a person where you don't school for you in the United States, you don't also school for the United Kingdom. And you also be one of the pioneers for one of the schools for inside here, the music school for inside Muson Center,
That's
where,
right.
you actually, where you don't actually participate in, and you were graduated as one of the best students.
Yeah.
That you're a very beautiful one.
Yeah.
But now looking at it, now looking at the entertainers, looking at music, the entertainment industry, for Nigeria here, a lot of our entertainers, we know they see them, or they know they tell us, say they actually get one or two things where they need to do before they come outside and release a song. You feel say it's very important to get some background knowledge in music before you won't come outside and talk, say you be entertainer?
I think it's important. I think it's very essential to have I would say the tools that you need to be able to, you know, do certain things. Yes, you might be good naturally, you might be talented, but talent in itself alone is not enough. You have to learn a few things. You have to train for it, get coached, so you can be better at what you do. Yes.
Now, when you talk about this one, now good to way they talk, but let's look at the monetary part also. It is not cheap. Not be too couple that they used to get a voice instructor or voice coach. And a lot of these artists, where they try enter into the industry, a lot of them, they struggle, they hustle for themselves. You know, they're so easy like that to get this kind of people. So in that kind of situation, how you fit, what do you think, say, they go fit to do to help themselves and their career?
Well, in this present world, I would believe nothing comes easy. Anything that is worth investing into that you know you gain something out of, why not do it? Nothing is cheap. You know, when you can't place price on any value, you have to be ready to pay for it. But besides that, there are also things you can do. Out there, there are a lot of coaches, instructors who are willing to give some tips for free. Not necessarily like the details, but at least you'll get something. So it's all about the passion. It's all about wanting to learn more. And, you know, if you start from there, I believe something can happen.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, looking at how long you don't play the saxophone and the piano. Let's start from piano down to the saxophone. How long you don't play all the instruments?
Yeah.
And how long you don't play the saxophone?
In total, I would say going to about almost 30 years now. Yeah.
We don't play all the instruments. The saxophone has been how long?
Yeah. The saxophone, I would say about. I think I've been playing the saxophone for about 20 years now.
Wow. Yeah. 20 years. Yeah. When you come outside, tell your pale and male or your family members, say, na music and an instrument you actually won't play. Knowing, say, medicine there for you to read. And even though you go, nothing a hot cake.
Yeah.
IT is what we are. Well, that is the new national cake now.
That's right.
A lawyer, if you want to be charged and be a lawyer, at least you go see food for your table. But yet, you can't see and say, na music you want to. How your family member use their 2 ear, clap hand for you, say, na good to be that.
Well, I count myself lucky. I'm one of the lucky ones in the sense that my parents don't choose for us. They actually support us. So whatever you want to do, they're in support of it. It was easy for me to just choose.
You be firstborn?
Yes.
Firstborn?
Yes.
And they give you that chance out of how many?
Out of three.
Wow. All right. So
Yeah.
tell us some of the challenges with the inside within the industry, this particular industry, specific industry where you're in. Tell us some of the challenges where you don't face in the past 30 years of playing instruments and waiting your eye don't see in terms of handling and dealing with people.
Well, one of it is if you're into music, if your major goal is just to get money, you might be really frustrated.
Really?
Yes, because it doesn't
Ah, well, a
come.
lot of these entertainers, when you ask them, and they say that they need to blow.
Yeah,
Say the
well,
money there for inside when you blow.
yeah, you can blow, but you can only blow for a while. It never lasts long, And when you stop blowing, what do? That's the most important thing. But generally, I believe if you do well and you do good, there will be a time will come in which money will not be a problem anymore. You look beyond just getting money. You look into what do I really want to do with my life? Do I want to invest? Do I want to impact, in people's lives and all? So, but the challenge is sometimes it could be difficult to get things done. Sometimes it could be difficult to work with certain set of people. You're dealing with people all the time. There are, few challenges just like every other, I would say, career, but it's not something that is beyond one's control.
Now, I know so you go obviously play us one of a very, very lovely music we get. I'm wondering which one it will be. I know it might be gospel. But before that
Yeah.
one, make we look a lot of young children of nowadays and parents. Because now your own case, now your Malay and Pale, now give you the opportunity, even though you be first speaking. For Nigeria, you're first speaking. Responsibility down your head, whether you like it or yes. But now times don't they change. People are
Yeah.
changing. And parents don't they begin to be a little free and a little open in terms of waiting their picking fit to do with their lives, because they don't understand now saying that the child's life and not just their life.
That's
What
right.
do you fit to tell those parents where do they think where do they get double mind, and what if you want to tell that picking or that young person where they watch us now, so say to on which of the path to follow, on how to know, say bam, that this part where I need to do on, and not being double-legged in a way.
Well, you mean in general, not necessarily music.
Exactly.
Number one, I think it's important for the parents to really understand their child. I would say recognize the talent or what the child likes or loves to do. That's one. When you see that, support them in that role, because from it, something might come up. But for the child, it might be difficult sometimes to know what you really want to do. Sometimes you're looking at medicine, you're looking at IT, or sometimes you just think, oh, this is what is bringing in the money now. It's good, but at the same time, know your strength. Know what you really love to do. Know where you feel you can thrive, because those are the things that will sustain you. So, yeah.
All right, now looking at the environment of from where they come from and this environment here, waiting you fit tell say they're quite different, and waiting you fit you go like make government improve in terms of the environment and
Wow, that's a long shot. First, for things to work,
things like
number one, you want to get on the road and be sure you will be at a place in 30 minutes, and truly you're there in 30 minutes. So that's a big one. Electricity, of course, I think is a big one too. But in general, I would just say an assurance, a certainty that you go to school, you come out of school, you know you can get at least a decent job. Not necessarily like you be on top of the world, but at least something that brings in enough money to take care of yourself and your family. An assurance and certainties.
beautiful. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi.
You're
So
welcome.
now I'm gonna listen to the song you're gonna play for us. What's the title of the song we get?
Well, I think I'll just do something simple that probably everybody knows. About a hymn, Then Sings My Soul. You might
Beautiful.
even sing along with me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, lovely one. Just one question, Wage. Just one last question.
All right.
How much does the saxophone cost?
I can tell you in dollars.
Yes.
Sorry.
Because I know some of these instruments are not cheap.
No, they're not. It depends, though. To answer that, I will tell you they're in grades.
Yes,
you have the
range.
student's grade, you have the intermediate, and you have the advanced.
Okay.
All right. So you can get a saxophone as cheap as like $200.
Huh.
And that's
Guy, man, tell you how much $100 be. We're talking about over 70,000 naira.
Well, that's just like the
And that's
beginner stage.
the
So,
beginner stage. That's like
yeah, that's just the
list.
beginners, actually. It can cost us, I mean, it can go as high as like $5,000 and up.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Femi, for coming inside the studio, and we wish you
You're
the very
welcome.
best in your career field. Of course, we
you.
know say they always there to always support you and the good work they do.
I appreciate
All
it.
right, now so we see I'm on top the Good Morning Nigeria show. We're gonna need to pass more break. By the time we'll come back, the Good Morning Nigeria show is still they continue it. Stay with us.